Greetings, everybody in YouTube land. This is Ronan Wolf. Today I'm going to be teaching a little bit of sword fighting philosophy, as well as some of the basics I should have taught you probably in the first episode. But I'll tell you a fun story that goes with it, though. I have two stories for you, actually. One I'm attributing to my game son from Mabinogi, Clinton Sanders. And one that I'm contributing to my friend Felico Fox and his husband Raiden. Okay. Pretty much, actually I'm contributing a lot of stories actually today. Today is storytelling day in my workshop. So buckle on down, got some good shit to talk about today. Okay. First thing is philosophy. My friend and game son Clinton Sanders has been practicing ninjutsu in a real ninja school. Like, he's doing some crazy ass shit. And giving a shout out to him because he's actually talking about some stuff that I learned when I was just taking basic, martial arts, taekwondo. It's nothing special, but this teacher told me a story that was very true to heart. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of stuck with me. Basically, the story goes that a lot of the best martial artists killed each other in the Great Wars. Pretty much they double killed each other, which is true, because I'll tell you another story that ties in with this. We're going to cut it a little bit into the future. Me and my friend Rayton, we had a lot of, we were pretty much evenly matched. We were super duper rusty. And basically, my friend Evan was the judge. And basically, it was a really close match. We kept on double killing each other, which we counted as a 0 because that's not gonna really give anybody points. We want to kind of, fight the match, not have like us, keep on killing each other and then start over for the round. Because we could have had it count as a point, but it just seemed like it would have taken away from the match because we kept on double killing each other. So it goes to show when people are on perfect par with each other, they pretty much decay most of the time or get really badly injured. Nonetheless, a lot of the great arts weren't written down, and pretty much a lot of them were not passed down. They died with the warrior. So pretty much, after finding out about this, it really inspired me to do sword fighting after I got injured a long time ago. Like, I'm not really great with hands and feet, but I'm really good with the sword. So I just practice with the sword all the time. Because, you can pretty much be anything as long as you pick it up and practice with it every day. I'm passing you guys down my particular style, but you can probably learn something from this and extend it into your own. Pretty much, when it comes to sword fighting, I love it because, like painting, you can learn a new thing every day from fighting somebody new and pick up something. That's why it's great. Also, another story when I was a kid, what started me off on sword fighting was actually stick fighting as a little kid with my friend Evan. We used to always stick fight, and we actually started off with this technique called slow motion training. And I should have started you guys off with it, but I was a dumbbell and I forgot to. But I'm going to pass you down the technique today because it's kind of important that I teach you guys that so not only I don't hit the ceiling, but you won't hit the ceiling and any other obstacles. You can take your time with it. Plus, you can practice with your friends anywhere. Just remember to have restraint and know how fast you can go when you're going fast, so that way you know how to calibrate yourself for when you're slowing yourself down in slow motion. Okay. Now, some of the moves look really funny in slow motion, so I'm just going to tell you that. But we're going to go over some of the basics that pretty much I wanted to show you again. So I know this is a little bit of relearning some of the moves that you've been practicing for the last 2 weeks. And I'm so proud that for all the people that have been dedicated in learning those moves, practicing the hallways, because pretty much I want you guys to learn from trial and error. I want you guys to, the reason why I put these obstacles of you fighting in small rooms and hallways is so that way you learn how to freaking move around that. So that way when you go against the opponent, you'll just dance around them when you're in open field, baby. Plus, I'm going to be teaching you some sit-down training later that will hella bulk you up. I fucking gotten hella mass in one of my arms that I've been practicing with and just in my computer chair over there. But that's a story for another time. Nonetheless, let's get down to the basics of slow motion training. Okay. Now we all know the basics. It's pretty simple. Block and attack. Block and attack. So let's just say we're doing those maneuvers. You have to block and attack. Block and attack. Try to go as slow as possible. It's really fucking hard. But you're a cheater if you move faster than your opponent. Honestly, my friend Evan was better at this than I was. But it's good practice. Okay. Now we got that maneuver done. Just remember the wavy slash. Remember the slash that I taught you that can move, maneuver anywhere, or you can move from the hip and just bring it down like that, or bring it up and bring it down. It's so simple. That's what it's about. It's about bringing it up and attacking, bringing it up and attacking. So let's go in slow motion. So you can pretty much block any attack from coming up or from the midsection. You can bring it down like this. But personally, I think I fucked up on stance. Because like, somebody's coming up from you like this, or thrusting, you want to go like that. Yeah, that's better. Because you can always, after you go bring it up like that, you can always bring it up like that, and you can stab them while blocking, because your blade's still in front of them, their blade's still over there. So that's what the most important thing is. So you bring it up, block, block, bring it over, stab. Well, I moved too fast for that, so let's do it again. Over and stab. And it also brings you in a position of being able to block this way too. I know my camera's to the back, but that's how it's supposed to be. Because when you're using the wavy slash, you bring your sword to your opponent. It's always about bringing your sword to your opponent, so you can bring it down. Nonetheless, when it comes down to it, fuck-ups is a way of life. So it's best to get used to it. You're going to learn from consequence in my class. Even I'm not above it, unfortunately. That's why I'm practicing slow motion training, so I don't hit anything. The rule of the game is if you hit anything, you fuck up. And that's it. Back to work. So remember, with the wavy slash, we can do the offensive maneuvers now, which is bam, 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 bam. So let's do that in slow motion so you see the mechanics. Bam, 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 bam. It's like you do the moonwalk. Bam, bam, bam. But I'm gonna try to move even slower, because it's just a hip at the, it's a move at the wrist and the hip. Really, it's really easy. So it's just like bam, 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 bam. And the whole time you're being offensive, because they can't just run into your blade. They'll get stabbed in the throat or stabbed in the gut, you know? Especially when you're holding it like this. So basically, you're blocking up to your knee. So pretty much when you bring it down on them, you're keeping their blade under your blade while trying to get your point at their vital points. Usually their throat. If you can't, just go for a slash and pull it down. You know, just pull it down like your Tiger Woods. That's right. Just pull it down. And bring it up again, and down. And bring it up, and down. Okay. I have to try to do that move slower. Sorry, class. Bring it up again, and down. Bring it up, down, and down. know that looks fucking cool, but that's how it goes. And also, another rule of thumb that'll keep you from not getting knocked down is fucking don't cross your legs. Not unless you know what you're doing and you're trying to trick somebody, but I've never seen somebody cross their legs that can't just be pushed over. I'm sorry. I know people like to do that ninja walk where it's just like, yeah, that's not gonna fucking get you around at all. You're gonna get knocked over. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry. But I just wanted to make sure you guys don't do stupid shit like that. Okay. Back to work. Now, I'm going to show you. The important thing about my training is also putting obstacles. Now, this fucking makes me sore as fuck to do. Because this is my offhand. This is not my main attacking hand. And this is my attacking hand. This is my hand I usually do support or blocking with. This one's the one I'm offensive with. So I fight with a completely different style than what I should when I'm fighting forward hand. But the trick is, when you're fighting like this, is to trick people. Wait for your opponent an opportunity to attack. Block and attack. It's all about blocking and attacking. So block and attack. Block and attack. And if you want to learn a special move that's awesome, it's called Death Triangle. I'm going to do it the opposite way that I normally do. Use this hand to guide your other. You're always blocking and attacking, because see, I can block any move, coming up or coming down. With this hand. With this hand, even though it's in a forward one, I can slash, and I can block, and I can bring it down. And I can block, I can bring it down. But they think it's reversed because of illusion. So Death Triangle works like this. You stab them, and then you stab them. And if they attack you, you block them, and then you repeat the process. You stab them and you stab them. See, you can only do it from the side that your reverse hand leads, because that's just how your body mechanics work. Otherwise, when it comes down to it, if you're leading with this hand, you're attacking and blocking and attacking. So, pretty much, in slow motion, attacking, blocking, and attacking. And then blocking, attacking. Block, attack. And this is also blocking, because if somebody comes to your midsection, you can move it out of the way and come in for an attack. And that's with my uncomfortable hand. So let's do this with my comfortable hands now, in the different positions. Remember to keep your yellow string in the back. It represents the back of your sword. It's very key. And I understand that you guys are like, oh, he doesn't do anything with the sheaths, because I haven't practiced the sheath, I admit. I'm getting a foil soon, so I can start practicing with it, okay? I'm kind of proficient with sheath sword style, because I have those crap swords over there, but I wouldn't use those in the battle. They're fucking 3 inches into the wood is not safe. I can do it because I want to learn from repercussion. I don't encourage that at all for you guys. At all. That, like, you swing that thing, the blade could come out and kill somebody. Don't do it. Leave that to the professionals. Okay. Now remember, Death Triangle is done like so. Attack, block, and attack. You can, but remember, always bring an attack in. Attack, 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 and the whole time you're blocking. You're blocking and attacking. So if somebody comes at you from behind, you're already ready. Blocking, and then attack them. Block, and attack them. Block, and attack them. Block, and attack them. So you can do it from any position. Full 360. That's the way I go. That's the way Bruce Lee would want it. Okay, now I'm going to do that in slow motion. Attack, 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 block, attack, block, attack, block, attack, block, attack, block, attack, block, attack. It's hard to do those parts slow because these swords are heavy as fuck. So, remember, you can block from any position once you master these techniques. And these are techniques I use all the fucking time. So don't act like these are just parlor tricks. What I showed you before was parlor tricks. It's going to get better and better because you're going to build off these moves and learn more off these basics. These basics will become stronger because you'll know multiple ways to use the reverse hand and forward hand techniques. Even though reverse hand is my specialty, you might have a specialty for forward hand, or you might have a specialty for reverse. I teach both, you know? Even though you see me on my awkward part when I was practicing before. Now, one thing I will show you before I switch it up actually to reverse and reverse is, remember, you can trick them. So wait for the opportunity to attack, block, 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 and if their sword's on top and you got it down, attack. Or you can attack. Or block and attack. Block and attack. Block and attack. Block, stab. Block, attack. Block, stab. Block, attack, block, stab. Block, attack. And you can bring in for a thrust too. So that I don't move that slow. It takes practice, like I said. So let's try it. I'll try it again. Block, attack. Block, attack. Block, attack. Block, attack. Block, attack. So remember, block, and attack. Block, and attack. Always keep this one to your rear. So when you bring this one out, you're already ready to pretty much sway into the other one. So it's like pretty much like block, and attack, block, and attack. This is really great for fighting multiple people. Because I'm not going to train you to fight just one opponent. That's stupid. And I want you to have hard consequences and hard training regimens. Because I want to beat you up. Nonetheless, let's see, what else am I going to teach you today? Oh yeah, the reverse hand technique properly. I'm going to teach you another stage of it. Okay, like I said, you want to distract your opponent and wait for the key time to attack. Always blocking and always attacking. This style is sideways. So you're blocking and attacking by stabbing. It's slow, but it's effective. It's actually quite quick because I can block anybody at any position. Doing this slow hurts though, so just remember, it's going to make you strong because like weight training, because when these blades move fast, it's actually light as feather, but if you're moving slow, oh god, these things are heavy. Block, attack, block, block, attack. Remember, always keep your body in the safety zone, which is the silhouette. Be ready to bring it down and around. Plus, you can catch people's blades with your guard. I'm going to teach you that right now. Pretty much, let's say somebody's coming at you sideways, like this. You can pretty much guide their blade down with the side of your guard and bring it down like so. So their blade's like right here, and you can bring it down like that. The whole laws of why that works like that, and the reason why I'm teaching you upside down style, is because of leverage. I might have explained this in my other episode, but I want to make sure that we're perfectly clear. Basically, this is how it works. When you have your sword on top of somebody, it takes less effort for you to hold your sword like this. Not even putting effort. You can just have your arm like this relaxed, and they could be trying their mightiest to lift their sword up. It's just not going to happen. So when somebody's putting their sword on top of you like this, they think that they have that same effect, but they don't, because you can just stab them, because really, your sword's on top of theirs, because you're fighting upside down. They don't get that. So it's another optical illusion. Reverse hand style is my specialty because I like messing with people's minds and having the upper hand the whole time. I like controlling my opponents. But remember, like, it's good to have multiple weapons for multiple uses, and I'll teach you that later. But yeah, against other weapons, like swords and other stuff like that, this stance is really good. Pretty much, especially since I'm using two two-handers for Japanese quality in my bedroom. They're size 38, but pretty much you want to lull your opponent into freaking thinking that he can't do anything to you. So, like, you want to wait for the time to strike. So let's say block, 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 tack. See how smooth that is? Barely any room for him to move. Where is he going to go? And his blade's on this side. So I can always easily brush his blade away, come in like that, kill him. So remember, multiple weapons are really good. So as many armaments as you can get, the better. I plan on making a raid shield for myself because I want to be able to block people's paintball guns. Why not? Take it to the next level. I can make it out of clear plastic though. It's not going to be able to block bullets, but it'll be able to block paintball guns, which will be fun. Okay? I'm weird. But yeah. Pretty much. Wait for the time. Block. 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 Tack. Tack. And see how there's no much in my silhouette zone. Like, how is he going to attack me other than a direct slash to the middle, which I can grab? You know? Or if he thrusts, grab it, keep it away, kick him, thrust downward. Just remember, when you're fighting like this, best to take your time with it. So if somebody's coming at you, just block, block, tack, block, tack. See, in this process of blocking and attacking, see, I didn't block any stance. See how my body's perfectly behind the silhouette of my blade? That's important because that means I can only be hit like in this zone or in this other zone, which is not really that much. And I can always block those two areas really quickly. Nonetheless, back to work. Now remember, practicing and putting training weights on yourself is very key to making yourself stronger. So even if you have to practice these maneuvers blind after a while and try not to knock over anything, I applaud it. I practice a little bit on my chair when I'm sitting down like that, but not everywhere, okay? I'll show it to you later in a different episode when I teach you how to do that. But I still encourage obstacles, and that's one good one. Okay. And remember, you always want to be ready for an opponent coming from behind. So block, tack. And if you feel like that was too slow, you can always block, block, tack. Because like for me, it's all about dancing around your opponents. You want to block, 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 and attack. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to do it in slow motion now. Block, 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 and attack. Block, tack, tack. Block, block, tack. Block, 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 tack, tack, block. block, tack, tack. Even though I left myself wide open, I think I'm hitting the shoulder. It's important to realize that there's no fair fight. People are going to DT you sometimes. You got to be ready for it. Just saying. That's why I like to fight like this. So you're ready for that. It's like block, block, attack, block, attack, block, block, attack. So it's like block, attack, block, attack. Whole time blocking while attacking, because I can still block with this sword and block with it again and come down at him while blocking and then attacking. While blocking and attacking. Remember, death triangle. Block and attack. Block and attack. Now the other way around, because you can do it the other way around with this technique too. Block and attack. Block and attack. Block and attack. Block and attack. The whole time I can be blocking with this weapon too. And I can bring it the other way around, where I'm blocking and attacking. Blocking and attacking. Blocking and attacking. The whole time I can block my head, block my midsection, block my legs. It's very important. I hope these maneuvers really helped, and I'll show you death triangle in both positions now in slow motion. Okay. Block and attack. Block and attack. Attack and attack. All while blocking. See, I can block a person's full slash from any angle. I'm ready. Block and attack. And attack. See, the whole time I'm blocking. So I'm ready to take a strike, even though I'm being offensive. That's very important because I can block and attack. Block and attack. Block and attack. Or I can attack and I can attack. I can attack and I can attack. And I can attack and I can attack. Because that's key. So we're going to block and attack. Attack and attack. Attack and attack while blocking, because keeping this section like so keeps your body safe. That's why I like fighting like this. Nonetheless, I hope that you had a good time watching my show, and that's pretty much it for today. Next episode, I'll probably be teaching you guys the sit-down training because I want to keep you guys, your upper body up more. As much as like I love your lower body, we only need that for booting somebody in fancy footwork if you've got martial arts behind you. Why not mix it into your sword play? But nonetheless, when it comes down to it, like I said, I'm going to teach you more exercises to speed things up as well as beef you up. So, until next time, this is Ronin Wolf, and I am signing out, baby.